This is Diamond Hill Station. Diamond Hill is an MTR station located in Tai Hong, northern Kowloon. It is an interchange station on the Kwun Tong Line and TransWa Line. The station is incorporated into the large Plaza Hollywood development. So here we are at Diamond Hill, which for this exit is exit C, which is the exit I always use when I comes over to Plaza Hollywood right here. So this is a very big shopping center and quite a lot of food options inside. So I do actually like to eat here. If you walk out here, if you go that way and up the hill a little bit, you can reach Nam Lien Garden, which is one of the travel destinations here in Diamond Hill. It is a Buddhist garden. Okay, it's pretty cool, very beautiful actually. So that's why you can visit that one. And also for exit C, it leads to the big old bus terminus, which is right over here. There are a lot of routes that actually leads to Sai Kung and Clearwater Bay, which is the area where you can eat seafood and all of the delicious stuff. Sai Kung is a good area to visit, so that's why if you guys need to go there, want to go there, remember to feel free and have a day over there. I have not been to Sai Kung for a long time now, so that's why. So, but 74X here to Tai Po, which is actually a pretty good route because since you actually board here, this route actually comes from Kwun Tong, so it's not that great if you actually board at Kwun Tong. But if you board here, it goes straight to Tai Po without too many stops. That's why it's a very useful route instead of going back to Kowloon Tong and then change to Tai Po, which is more annoying. This is the bus terminus with tons of routes. 11 goes to Kowloon Station. Routes to Tai Po. We have some routes go to Mon Shan, which is kind of useless. And also the Cross Harbor route, which is 671. That route goes to Outlay Chow, which is actually very far in the southern district. Alright, that explains the whole bus terminus. Now with minibuses as well, this one's decent. That one is garbage. Yes, this one. Yeah, the one I'm zoomed on right now, this one. Complete crap. Yes, complete garbage. You can just send, it can be just trashed, sent to the depot and just get demolished right away because that thing is complete garbage. Yes, it is not useful. It cannot even move just by looking at it. RP119 5LS first generation. All of the 5LS are complete crap. They should be trashed right away. That's my opinion, but whatever. Now it's the station. Walked it right down from exit C2, and you can see exit C1 here, which leads to Long Pun Street and Tai Hom Road. Like, you literally know how to use this part. You can see everyone actually taking up here, it just goes down. That's fine. Diamond Hill Station was opened as part of the original modified initial system on 1st of October 1979. The TransWa Line platforms, which are actually over there, were opened on 14th February 2020 during the opening of TransWa Line Phase 1. Now it's TransWa Line. The station's livery is grayish black with silver stones symbolizing diamonds, which I do really like the designs because it really actually looks like diamonds on the walls here. Now let's take a look at the exits. We have exit C over there, just came in, and we have exit B, which leads to Rhythm Garden. Let's have a quick walk to Rhythm Garden real fast. Walked it up to exit B, and where is Rhythm Garden? No idea. That one. There you go. Right out here, Rhythm Garden, with actually another bus station right out here, bus stop. All of these routes are going to Chun Wan and all of that area. Chun Moon actually mostly. Some to Chun Wan, some to Chun Moon. Yep, there you guys go. Alright, after exit B, let's finish up exit A, which leads to Sampo Kong and Lung Pun Court. Okay, walked it up to exit A, it splits up to A1 and A2. A1 leads to Lung Pun Court and A2 goes to Sampo Kong, which they're basically the same thing. This way goes to Sampo Kong and Choi Hong Road. A1 actually technically is just across of Plaza Hollywood, so that's why this is not the most useful exit. And actually we can just loop back down to the Kwun Tong Line platform. Yep, A1 is actually over there where you can enter. A2 is the new one that opens with TransWa Line. A1 goes to Long Pun Court, which is just across of the Plaza Hollywood, so I'm not going to even bother going over there. The exit is just over there. Now let's head back down and enter the gates. Alright, made it my way inside the gates now. There's the service center right there. Shops, bakeries. Most of the shops are very similar. 7-Eleven bakeries, more freaking clothing shop. Now the station is testing the fire alarm system right now, so I thought there might be some going on in the background, but that's alright. That's basically the old concourse, which is for Kwun Tong Line. Let's head down. Platform 1 and 2 share an island platform, and platforms 3 and 4 share another. Space was reserved for the platforms of the East Kowloon Line when this station was built in the 1970s. I don't think whether we can see anything related to East Kowloon. Nothing this way for sure. Maybe we can wait for that train to leave first. East Kowloon Line. This can be seen behind the advertising panels on the Kwun Tong Line platforms. The spaces for the reserved platforms are a little more than untrimmed rock formations behind the advertising panels, which are the East Kowloon Line. I don't think they're going to use Diamond Hill Station anymore. They have planned East Kowloon Line, but they will actually plan it and start at Choi Hong instead, not at Diamond Hill, so that's why. So here's the old platform for Diamond Hill, for Kwun Tong Line, very wide open. You see how wide this is. Way wider than the other Kwun Tong Line stations like Choi Hong and Wong Tai Sin. Diamond Hill here, again with the stones like diamonds. There is another, so this is basically how the platform looks like. These old platforms. And we have 2 Kelang on that side. Alright, made it my way back up to the old for the concourse. Now let's walk to the new concourse using this very terribly designed pathway, because it did not have any useful parts to actually control how people walk in here. Basically, people can just walk anywhere they want. It's not useful, but this is the one of the biggest and most wide open path to lead to the new concourse. The 2 line platforms are located to the south of those of the Kwun Tong Line. The station was expanded to include those platforms and extended concourse as part of the Shatin to Central Link project. Walking over, they have slight difference for the diamond designs. You can see right now they're not using stones. They're not just using like very scattered around stones. They're using big old diamond circulars. I mean big old diamond shape to draw on the walls, which is also very cool. One good thing about the new concourse is they have added toilets. Finally, yes, I like it, because you can see there are toilets right here. They don't have it for the old platforms, so that's why here is the toilets, which they've included as the new platforms. Down to the platform. This platform is actually very deep, as I show you with the escalator here. Look at this mammoth of the escalator. Wow! Down to the platform. See how many people taking TransWa Line. With TransWa Line open, Diamond Hill Station really becomes way more useful, because then people mostly just change trains here. It's a pretty basic island platform again, but the design is slightly different with, like I said, and pretty wide open as well. So with tons of escalators to actually lead up to the concourse. So very, very, very good. Overall, that's all for Diamond Hill Station. In my opinion, one of the very useful stations. Design is pretty. Although there are some designs which is not that great, including the not really controlled passageway that you walk across and just bump into people. But with the exits right next to a bus terminus and also Plaza Hollywood, which is the main part, and also the designs are pretty, I'm gonna give Diamond Hill Station a 4 out of 5. Now, let's spot some trains.
Please stand back from the platform doors. 请勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近幕門。Please stand back from the platform doors. 請勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近幕門。Please stand back from the platform doors. Please let passengers exit first. 請勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近幕門。Please stand back from the platform doors. 請勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近幕門。Please stand back from the platform doors. 请勿靠近幕门，请不要靠近木门。Please 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 stand back from the platform doors.
好
靠近幕门，请不要靠近幕门。Please stand back from the platform doors. 请勿靠近幕门，请不要靠近幕门。Please stand back from the platform doors. 请勿靠近幕门，请不要靠近幕门。Please stand back from the platform doors. The train to Wu Kai Sha is arriving. Please let passengers exit first. 请勿靠近幕門，請不要靠近幕門。Please stand back from the platform doors.
「
跟幕门，请不要靠近木门。Please stand back from the platform doors. 下车。The train to Wukaisha is arriving. Please let passengers exit first.
Sea train.
Take Macau 跟幕门，请不要靠近木门。Please stand back from the platform doors.